As a parent, there's one thing that I want for my kids. I think sometimes more than any other, or at least if this thing was accomplished, I feel like it would alleviate a lot of the anxiety I have about being a parent. And it is, I want my kids surrounded by people who will help them become their best selves. I want them surrounded by people who will challenge them and hold them accountable and share their values. I recognize that the impact I have on my children is diminishing. And I also realize that the influence of their friends is oftentimes more influential, especially as they come into their late teenage and early college years. But I also I think that's not just true for teenagers and kids. Archbishop Desmond Tutu, in his book No Future Without Forgiveness, said this: "A person is a person through other persons. None of us comes into the world fully formed. We would not know how to think, or walk, or speak, or behave as human beings unless we learned it from other human beings. We need other human beings in order to be human." It's such a powerful idea to me, especially in light of our incredible independent streak here in the United States of America. This idea that we should be able to make things happen on our own and pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. I've said before that freedom, that independence, those aren't Christian values. The truth is that we believe that we belong to each other, and we believe that we need each other. We believe that in our life together we shape each other and we form each other and we hold each other accountable, and hopefully we help each other become better people. It's why the people that I surround myself with are so important. It's why the people that my kids surround themselves with are so important, because the people we have around us are the ones who are going to teach us, as Archbishop Tutu said, going to teach us how to think and walk and speak and behave. And that's as true for me as it is for people that disagree with me. None of us is really a blank slate. None of us is really in the words of the great poet John Donne, no man is an island. We are, each and every one of us, shaped by the people we have around us, which is why I am so grateful for a community of faith that is willing to wrestle with how we put into practice the teachings of Jesus in the 21st century. A group of people who aren't content to just try to do this on our own or pretend like we've got it all figured out, who recognize the complexities of life and care deeply about what it means to follow Jesus in this world. Friends, if it is indeed true, and I believe it is, that we would not know how to think or walk or speak or behave as human beings unless we learned it from other human beings, if it is indeed true that we need other human beings in order to be human, then I consider it a true blessing that I get to learn what it means to be human from all of you. And I hope that you too have the same sense of blessing from this community of faith, that we get to learn from one another as we learn from God what it means to be human.